Every chance he gets, the finance minister tells us how much money TNT has lost due to the COVID pandemic, which is true. Like everybody else, we have lost a lot of money. But imagine my surprise when I went online today and saw this Taste of Carnival to cost between $20 to $35 million. This better be Guyanese, that's what they're talking about. Because I do not see how in a time like this, you all prioritizing between 20 and $35 million to have whatever this is here, because it certainly isn't Carnival. And even though the majority of the population is telling you we don't want that Carnival thing right now, no, it's not the time, you still was able to swindle 20 to 35 million taxpayers' dollars to fund this stupid project. All Kamala Prasad Bisesa has to do to win the next general election is to live long enough. That's all she has to do. Drink plenty water, get her exercising, and that next election is good as the UNC zone, because nobody likes the PNM right now. Election day will just be a formality. Just a formality to see what we already know, that they're going to win election. I don't think any government pissed off this country as much as the PNM is currently pissing off this country. I would think the last person to piss off TNT this much was this man here. Granted, the unpopular measures that he implemented was necessary to stabilize the economy, but he committed political suicide by pissing off the majority of the country, and that was the end of the NAR. When I say about the NAR, they never win an election after that, and the PNM heading down that road, because it's getting really difficult to find a PNM right now, you know. I wake up 2 days ago and my neighbor in the yard is a bonfire burning the PNM apparel, you know, flag, jersey, every man fed up, you know. And this is a gentleman who every election that I can remember always paint the kind PNM colors and a PNM flag and PNM tint on the windshield, and he's to the point now where he's ripping it down and burning it in his yard, you know. This Minister of Finance can never come and tell anybody the country has no money again, you know, because clearly you always find money for foolishness. Just think about it, eh? This Carnival foolishness is a slap, a hard, solid slap in the face to everybody who's currently struggling because of COVID-19. All this property tax talk, because we need property tax, because the country has no money and we have to bring revenue in, but $20 to $35 million the whole Carnival life. Now just think for a moment about the single mother or the single father, or just people in general who lost their job because of the COVID-19 issue and they have no return, and watching the papers or wherever and seeing the government is now able to spend $20 to $35 million on Carnival at a time like this, when they keep saying no congregation because COVID is still in the air. Think of how them people are feeling right now, and now you're going to understand why I made this video, because this is BS.